Alright, I just started the stream when I got official confirmation on what we're doing. All clear for part 5. Alright. I need to be careful making this, because in this next one, you're intended to use your dupe Nagato and dupe Mutsu, so Nagamutsu, for a touch at this boss. And for this phase, the same fleet will be doing 2 unlock nodes to the boss. They're already set up, so I have been told to use my just Warspite and Valiant. I'm just setting up everything up right now. I feel like I have to get the stream on. I will point out that the first wave of Friend Fleet will arrive tomorrow, and it will be at the E3 final boss. So this is going to be a very short Kancolle stream. But regardless, I'm going to give it all my all. And we're still going to be careful. Let's not rush this to ensure it's a short stream. Let's still be cautious. In fact, I'm going to set it up now. Bear with me, everyone. I'm opening up the Lurkbait Twitch fishing game right now. Like I did start the stream as soon as I got word. If Grief or B was not going to be able to be here at this stream, I would have done part 1 of what would be the Easter playthrough. And let me do a test fish. Make sure everything's working. Beach agree. Speak of the devil, there's Gree. If it's the exact same fleet for P3 for the unlocks to A or better U node times 2, if it's the same exact fleet and equip and land base, we could do that as a warm-up with the fleet. Otherwise, I'll stop right at P2. I will begin making the fleet now. I really don't want to send boss support because I want to try to complete 10 expeditions. I got an sea urchin, but you got a junk can. Sorry about that. I'm sorry, there's just kind of a little bit on my mind. I mentioned last week it was a little busy, even though it was nothing bad. I'm just kind of continuing into this. Let me just start making the fleet now. Okay, here is E3. Oh, that's fine. I haven't healed him since last time. That's fine. We'll save a lot of time. This is gonna be main. So let's see. What are the girls? Warspite. There's Warspite. And there's Valiant. I want to say I apologize to everyone who was at that stream over in the summer or watched the video when it was exported to YouTube. I want to fucking apologize to everyone for that ear rape. It was hidden behind a change in map detected, so I did not know who I was getting. But sure enough, I had already heard so much about bad things about that event, but just to see that it was Valiant who was hidden behind the... who didn't appear as the drop notification because she was hidden behind the change in map detected, I couldn't believe it. And now we will actually be making use of our Valiant already. She is already more useful than a certain ship that I will have the decency to not name. I don't even know who the artist of that ship is. Already making her much more valuable and useful. So we're going to use Wagahai, as we like to call her. I believe every ship we're going to use is not locked at the moment, so... Oh, Ark Royal. Okay, we're going to bring in Ark Royal. Finally, some good English.
Her Majesty's ship, Ark Royal. Batsubyo!
I don't mean to be racist when I say that, but I'm like, the voice acting, come on, at least put some effort in. You get what I mean? Okay, now we're using Abruzzi here. We ever used Garibaldi in the previous map. Ah, Oi and Kitakami. Kiso even. Okay, we're using Kiso as well. Wow, I'm firing my 3 main... Or are they dupes? I'm firing 3 of my CLTs. I'm pretty sure I also got a second Kiso. I'm very confident I also got a second Kiso. She didn't require that many levels to level up, so I figured, even though she required more than Kitakami and Oi each. But she didn't require that many overall, so I'm like, my only Tashkent to date, and sadly it looks like that will stay. Unless somehow I complete this event quickly, stress-free and cheaply, and I have everyone else. So yeah, okay, Fuyutsuki, the Swan, is making her way to P2. Is everything looking and sounding fine? Because, that'd be so embarrassing if I was still watching a stream. Because I was watching a stream. One of my VR chat friends. And this is one of my biggest VR chat friends in terms of, like, reputation, popularity, and everything. So it'd be embarrassing if I had their stream up still. It'd be oops. I'd actually just stop the stream and delete the recording. If that happened. Okay, so is this an STF? Yep, it's an STF. Okay, with all that said, let me check what our planes will be. It looks like it's the same LBAS as before. But I'm just gonna double check. Alright, so yeah. Oh, how can I forget? Warspite's got great English too. So yeah, proof that the voice actors sometimes do try to make their characters sound like, well, for example, from England. Okay, so it doesn't bug me about, hey, you have untagged ships. I'm just gonna deactivate that one. And we start equipping. She first will make the Elbath.
Admiral, どうしました? Battleship Warspite. I'm going.
You know, I'm gonna keep tapping her in Fudgy. She says something really funny.
What's this? Admiral, あなた、この手は一体どういう意味かしら?
It's like, hey, about that hand, where are you putting it? She asked like so, like, I'm like, no. Nowhere. I'm not doing anything. All I'm doing is just clicking on you.
Battleship Warspite. I'm going. 作戦計画概要をご説明します.
Yeah, let me just double check the land-based air support. Okay. B-25, B-25, a no-naka, and that's a Getter Genga Igusa. Our Hiryu skilled, a regular Hiryu guided missile, no-naka, and yeah. That's correct. Wait, these are taking cover? Okay. If you insist. Okay. It's taking cover for both steps of this last part of the unlock. Alright, you're the boss. Let's try to be in agreement on this instead of like last time, which obviously wasn't very nice, so I do apologize for that. That's probably a quest Pokemon, so we're going to try to get it. Okay, let me just set up this fleet now and stop like pissing around. Here's the issue though. Okay, what I'm gonna try to do is you see, neither of them have, yeah, neither of them have so yeah, do keep this in mind. Oh, thank God. I don't know if they're good ships, all things considered, but I don't know if they're good enough to have holes punched into their card here to give them the reinforcement expansion. You know, I'm going to try to equip them as if they were, you know. I don't know if this is a great idea. Oh, I can't even put 51s on them. This side, you know what I'm just gonna do? I'm gonna equip them as if they were Nelson and Rodney. I'm surprised we're not using Nelson and Rodney, honestly. Are they really? Oh no, I just remember. I think they're needed for the final boss. So it doesn't really matter at this point, but honestly, I want to try Warspite and Warspite and Valiant, because I've never used these two together in serious form. Like, it's only been one event since that we had Valiant, so I want to see how she does. Worst case, we can just bring in Nelson and Rodney, because there's no locks on, because you know how the EO is going to be. So this is more for the spirit of it.
Thank you very much.
Give them a chance. Even though I'm going to bitch about it if they fail. Admittedly. Valiant's English, on the other hand, it is grade A English, as I like to call it. And I'm 100% sure it's the same voice actor as Nevada. Absolutely sure it's the same voice actor. Okay, let's put some British planes on them. Some good old UK planes on them. Yeah, it has to be UK planes. Walrus?
Thank you very much indeed.
I would love to put a sea on them, but it doesn't seem to do anything. So we're just gonna... I'm just gonna give a ferry... Ooh, the ferry Sea Fox. I'm gonna give it to Valiant, because... I don't know, I feel like... No. Let's change it out. It's too good of a boost. There.
Thank you very much indeed.
So we're gonna have to decide on this. Are Warspite and Valiant good enough to have the main ones have my last two reinforcement expansions used on them? Like, we have to seriously consider this. Well, we don't have to. It's just, you know, I feel like it's a better safe than sorry. Alright, no 3 guns. Select no 3 guns. Actually, no. What if how about no 4s? So why not? We shouldn't be too affected by any accuracy penalties.
いいわね。気に入ったわ。
No, no, no.
Thank
It's
you.
gotta be her gun.
いいわねこれ。問題はありません。
ほう、これはなかなかのものじゃな。
So yeah, please be patient, everyone. I'm setting up the fleet now.
Your kindness is much appreciated.
This is gonna be the last stream before I wait and see Friend Fleet, like how it affects anything. Anyway, we both got. Oh, hey, you got a stone. I'm gonna try to speed this up because this is probably not very exciting just looking at me just fiddling around with all this. No, maybe it's.
Thank you. いいわねこれ。
That's honestly, these are honestly what I would have loved to put on Warspite and Valiant. But instead, I'm gonna use it to boost Houston as a general stat boost. I promise you, they ain't like steroids. That's a Shiunon. Okay.
いいわね。気に入ったわ。
ほう、これはなかなかのものじゃな。 礼を言おう。ちくまのやつよりまた強くなってしまったな。
Yeah, I'm just doing double checks and yeah, we're good.
この白を使った迷彩気に入っていい感じだにゃ。にゃー。
Also, I need to point something out. These are like general stat. These are actually pretty good stat boosts for Tama.
この白を使った迷彩気に入ってるにゃ。にゃー。
Hence why I just put those on her. Looks like we're gonna Orc Roy is gonna be our mule.
Your kindness is much appreciated. Japanese Navy airplane.
I would use Western fighters, but since we're not sending air base to M2, which appears to be some sort of air raid defense, we need all the air power we can get. Try some
There is no one here.
higher ranked one right now.
Your kindness is much appreciated.
In case that's deplaned again, which is possible considering the fairly low slot size.
Japanese Navy airplane. ほう、なるほど。
Alright, I think the main fleet looks fine.
Don強化して。いい船になるからさ。93式酸素魚雷って冷たくて素敵。
Alright, we're gonna run the gauntlet here. I'm gonna run the gamble.
どんどん強化して。いい船になるからさ。93
I
式
promise
酸
I'll
素魚
try
雷
not
っ
to
て
bitch if it doesn't work out.
冷たくて素敵。
Keyword try not to.
水蒸気いらないね、そんなものは。
Okay, so she's also gonna be using one of these. Oh, that's pretty good for
こういう
her.
の
Because she can use those. She can use Arctic gear. Strangely enough, Kizukami and presumably Oi cannot. Strangely enough. Despite being the same class.
どんどん強化して。いい船になるからさ。93式酸素魚雷って冷たくて素敵。
I'll try, but I really don't know if I'm gonna get these to make it. I don't know if I'm gonna get her to make it to. I'll try.
いい感じ。
Okay, it looks like we will.
似合う？素敵です。
I'm surprised Tashkin can't carry Arctic gear.
スパシーバ。どうし？ありがとう。確かこうだよね。
助かる。この装備いいな。まあいいだろう。助かる。
It's kind of odd we're putting that on her, but I'm sure there's a reason.
Don 強化して。いい船になるからさ。93式酸素魚雷って冷たくて素敵。
水蒸気いらないね、そんなものは。
素敵ですね。
Okay, there's a Pokemon chat. That's an event spawn. I lucked just in time.
Spasiba. どうし？ありがとう。バリショーエスパシーバ。あは、いいね。 ジス。いいね。スパシーバ。どうしありがとう。確かこうだよね。マリショーエスパシーバ。あはいいね。
Oh wait, no, she can. Hold on. Let me double check. I think she can. I'm looking again. Yep.
マロジス。いいね。
There we go. That should be the equipment I need.
「素敵ですね。いい感じ。ガリ、素敵です。素敵ですね。
Okay, no, let me try something.
いい感じ。ガリ、どう？似合う？素敵です。
Wait, hold on. Yeah, the I guess that's a -1. That's a -1.2 evasion, I think. So I can negate that at least with that. What I just did.
どんどん強化して。いい船になるからさ。
水蒸気
I tried to equalize their setups as much as I could, as you can see, and I think I did a good job.
93式酸素
So
魚
let's
雷って
review.
冷たくて。
Yeah, I'd say this looks good. We're ready to go to, I think, M1 before
艦隊
M2.
が戻ったの？作戦終了みたいよ。
We have an ad coming in about 30 seconds, by the way, so sit tight. All right. You caught it because you used an Ultra Ball. I cheapened out, so
あら。
no of that Pokemon for me. I guess. Look at all that.
Guten Nacht.
Look at all that shit I didn't even freaking bother to heal last stream.
ありえない。少し大掛かりな修理。フィールクリック。チャオチャオ。
本当は一人は
ふーん。やられた。この交渉は腕の良い職人が。服が汚れてしまいました。ちょっとお休みよ。いいと初春。そう。パンパカパカパカパカパカパーン。
私は少し休むが足柄
まだ航行できますが、ご命令。
少しだけ修理。楽しみだな。
まあまあね。
いいですね。行きましょう。提督、作戦成功しました。さすがです。よろしくお願いいたします。作戦計画概要をご説明します。
Yep, they're both on take cover. We good. All right. M1, then M2, I guess.
前段作戦 第3作戦
Alright,
海
let's
域
go.
作戦要項です。本作戦海域は連合艦隊編成による出撃です。
Let me just double check, make sure. Yep. Yeah, that's where I'm just double checking.
第3作
Because
戦
how
海域
tragic would it be if
作
I
戦
fucked
要
this
項
up?
です。
They are
本
combined,
作戦海
okay.
域は連合艦隊
Lock.
バトルシップウォースパイト出撃する。艦隊 Follow me。
Alright, yeah, looks like a short room to M1 and M2. The boss is probably going to be somewhere out past M1 and M2. I'm going to guess our touch is CF2. Oh, wait, no, we have to do CF1 because of the subs along the roof. Yeah, sounds about right.
Enemy ship
And
is
again,
in sight.
all this I
Open
assume
fire.
stays for phase 2, so it looks like this could be a really short stream.
こちらでいかがでしょうか。うらー、海の藻くずとなりなさいな。
まあ基本はそう、まあそうね。
この私がナンバーワン？違うわ。すべては皆さんの健闘が成し得たこと。
どうしよう、ドミロル。
エドマイロ。
空色の巡洋艦がまた一番なのか。
Okay, this is CF4.
Enemy ship is in sight.
Not so
Open
Waga
fire.
High, are ya? I don't know how they fucked that up. Everyone knows how my worst luck always happens on the head-on formation?
この程度。ぬるい。
40問の酸素魚雷は伊達じゃないからね。
How? Honestly, they made the new class carriers too strong. I think. Look at this. This should not have happened.
直撃だぞ。この程度では我が輩は沈まぬ。
砲撃
They
開始。
way
この
overtuned
時
that
のた
enemy.
めにカタパル
There's
ト
been
は
so
整
many
備したのじ
complaints
ゃ。
about that enemy in
Open
advance.
fire.
It's the most overtuned non-Hino entire all of the events now. Across its entire line of variants, even more overtuned than the net. The net was always difficult, I thought.
この私がナンバーワン？違うわ。すべては皆さんの検討が成し得たこと。そうよね。
当然の結果だ。別に騒ぐ。
There's been so many complaints about the air power of the new class light carriers and events since 2000 winter 2023
A fleet has returned.
or early spring 2023.
I am much obliged. 素敵ですね。
I consider late. And look at this. Look how long we have to wait for fucking morale.
我が輩やったぞ。
提督、作戦成功しました。了解いたしました。よろしくお願いいたします。
It's just way too overtuned of an enemy now.
どうしました？作戦
For
計
what
画概
reason,
要を
even?
ご説明します。作戦計
So
画
now we
概要
know
を
that note is
ご
going to be a
説明しま
serious
す。
issue.
前段作戦第三作戦海域作戦要項です。本作戦海域は連合艦隊編成による出撃です。 Battleship Warspite 出撃する艦隊
If we continue to have issues at L, I'm just gonna send L-Bass there.
Enemy ship is in sight. Open fire.
お前らの指揮官は無能だな。
93式酸素魚雷やっちゃってよ。これでどうさ。40門の酸素魚雷は伊達じゃないからねっと。
この私がナンバーワン？違うわ。すべては皆さんの検討が成し得たこと。そうよね。
当然の結果だ。
Admiral
別に騒ぐほどのこともない。
Here goes attempt number 2 to try to pass this.
Enemy ship is in sight. Open fire.
Okay, what's different? It's the same engagement too. What's different about this time than last time? I'm going to be watching this battle closely.
まだまだ。
Was Tony just caught sleeping?
この程度ぬるい。
40門の酸素魚雷は伊達じゃないからねっと。
手法的に思考。バリアントシュート。
Valiant just tanked it.
Fire! Fire!
No issue.
Fire!
No issue for
この時のために
Great
カタパルトを
English
整理したの
battleship.
じゃ。
かかってらっしゃい。
さあ行きなさい。
この私がナンバーワン？違うわ。すべては皆さんの検討が成し得たこと。そうよね、Admiral。
これが従来総監の実力。
Alright, M1 will go to first.
That will be great.
Okay, cruising formation 2. Let's see the touch. It's a double ta. One is an elite, one's a regular. And now
Enemy
it's
ship
perfect.
is in sight. Open fire.
We will see if they've done the touch or if they didn't need to. You got the catch. It looks like these days to catch a
その間
Pokemon,
もらった。
you have to use an Ultra Ball, it almost feels like these days.
40問の酸素魚雷は伊達じゃないからね。
手法的に思考。バリアントシュート。ファイアファイアファイ
いい子ね。かかってらっしゃい。
この時のためにカタパルトは整備したのじゃ。
ア。やってみるか。
見つけたにゃ。
Queen Elizabeth class.
Ooh.
Battleship Wars fight. Open all weapons. Shoot.
No animation, it's just there. Would have been nice if they did the touch a little earlier, but it's fine. At least we got to see it. Not its full potential, but we saw it just obliterate one enemy.
"この私がナンバーワン?違うわ。すべては皆さんの健闘が成し得たこと。そうよね、エルマイロ。
これが従来相関の実力ってやつよ。ああ、よかった活躍できて。
That will be great. I am much obliged for your kindness.
ありがたくいただくさ。
これで戦闘準備。
ありがたいぞ。ありがとにゃ。
Thank you very much indeed.
素敵ですね。くれ補給そう。
補給か。
スパシーバ。
助かる。ありがとう。
艦隊司令部より入電。よろしくお願いいたします。よろしくお願いいたします。作戦計画概要をご説明します。
I just want to say, if anyone's facing me in PvP right now, I am so sorry. I'm just doing I'm doing E3P2 right now. That's why the fleet's got so much air power. It has 2 battleships and is completely devoid of any destroyers.
前段作戦第3作戦海域作戦要項です。本作戦海域は連合艦隊編成による出撃です。前段作戦第3作戦海域作戦要項です。本作戦海域は Battleship Warspite
And I think I'm going to make the decision that
Follow me.
after clearing P2, I'm just going to stop the stream. I don't want to touch anything related to P3 because friend fleet could change
Enemy ship is in sight.
the fleet
Open fire.
if you get enough information about it.
こちらでいかがでしょうか。40問の酸素魚雷は伊達じゃないからね。いいぞ。 93式酸素魚雷やっちゃってよ。
この私がナンバーワン？違うわ。全ては皆さんの健闘が成し得たこと。そうよね、エドマイロ。
皆さんありがとう。
So yeah, depending on how the friend fleet is, we might or might not need to do the debuff. So refrain from sending the debuff or mentioning the debuff steps until we see how it goes for me. Since friend fleet will literally be coming in literally less than 12 hours. Sound good?
Enemy ship is in sight. Open fire.
その間もらった。
やるしかないな。合戦用意。各艦撃ち方用意。
40門の酸素魚雷は伊達じゃないからね。
手法的に思考。バリアントシュートファイアファイアファイア。
まだまだちくまのやつには負けんぞ。
この私がナンバーワン？違うわ。全ては皆さんの健闘が成し得たこと。そうよね、エドマイロ。
これが従来総監の実力。
M2, so I don't even remember. This is the air raid.
That would be great.
We have to at least air superiority it.
Enemy
We
ship
air
is in sight.
supremacied it.
Open fire.
Wowzers. Let me now check what P2 looks like. It appears nothing changes for... Oh, no. Tony does have a change. Oh, a lot changes. A lot changes for P2. I already know I'm short one balloon.
この私がナンバーワン？違うわ。全ては皆さんの健闘が成し得たこと。そうよね、
皆さん
Literally everyone after, except for the second fleet on, their loadouts change. This is an installation boss. I'm looking at the equipment right now. It's a mixed installation boss.
That would be great.
Here's what I'm... Can they at least carry tanks? Please tell me these girls can at least carry tanks. It looks like 3 tanks are in use for the composition. So it's gonna have to be T3 shells.
いいわね。気に入ったわ。
いい兵装ね。Thank you very much indeed.
You know what? I'm just gonna do it. Oh, no, that's a bad idea. We'll try without reinforcement expansioning them first. See how that goes. If I need to, I need to.
Fumu.
いいわね。気に入ったわ。
Alright, here's what I'm gonna do.
作戦計画概要をご説明
Because
し
of
ます。
how much this changes. It's the same 12 girls, but the loadout completely changes, basically. Except for what's in their reinforcement expansions slots. I'm gonna farm some transport for about 15 minutes. Also, I need to make a note of something. You'll see what I'm gonna do because I'm short one anyway.
助かる。
We're gonna actually have a much stronger
この装備
duck loadout
いい
now,
な。これなら帰ってこれそうだ。
which should help at node L and the air raid especially. Too bad I don't have like multiple Hatazuki Chinese, right? Because we would have gotten that super special. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I'm thinking.
まあいいだろう。
No wonder we had that choke one time. Wow, those guns looked similar. I took off the wrong guns from them. I took off the Shirayuki / Akazuki guns instead of putting on the Hatsuzuki guns. My bad. Oops. But now we know when it really matters. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Oh wow, I forgot to save the escort. There, we're good.
第67任務部隊 USS ほの
出撃します。死にたい船
クマ出撃するクマアロハアロハ
いいんじゃない？
クマ
I am much obliged for your kindness.
Fucked up. Let me reload the loadout because I took off the Senka leaderboard by accident. Hopefully it didn't mess up the stream too much, how it looks on stream.
Task Force Flagship Hornet Way Anchor.
Looks good. Damn it. Really? I was just like a second too late.
作戦計画概要をご説明します。
Task Force Flagship Hornet Way Anchor. さあ始めましょうか。ホーネット攻撃隊発艦始めなさい。さあ始めましょうか。ホーネット攻撃隊発艦始めなさい。夜かあまり好きじゃないけど追ってみましょうか。この戦い、ホーネットの戦果が大きいっていうの？まあそうなるか。ごめんねみんな。せっかくだからもらっておくけど、もちろんこれはみんなの戦果よ。
I see。
フリートが港に戻ったわ。That would be great。助かるわ。
提督、作戦成功しました。
Task Force Flagship Hornet Way Anchor.
「
さあ始めましょうか。ホーネット攻撃隊、発艦始めなさい。さあ始めましょうか。ホーネット攻撃隊、発艦始めなさい。夜か、あまり好きじゃないけど追ってみましょうか。この戦い、ホーネットの戦果が大きいっていうの？
天城が参ります。
フリートが港に戻ったわ。みんなご苦労様。 That would be great。 助かるわ。
提督、作戦成功しました。さすがです。
できたわ。早いものね。
はじめまして。
できたわ。早いものね。
初春が
できたわ。早いものね。
I didn't even clean the ships from last night. From last time I did the daily
できたわ。
construction.
早いものね。
ちわー、鈴風だよ。私が簡単。どうされますか？
Alright, I'm just gonna do these now.
シャングリラ。そうね。
Let's get them out of the way so
どこかしら。
after I complete phase 2, I'm out of the game. And we'll come on just for PvP.
提督、
So yeah, I've discussed this, I've thought about it,
成功しました。
and after this
さすがです。
stream, we're gonna get friendly. We'll see how much not only that changes the composition for phase 3 onward, but it's gonna also give people like Grief 4B and basically everyone else in the event more ability to progress deep, because a lot of people probably need the friend fleets like now, or stuck waiting for it. And then also we'll see if that changes like the compositions based on what the friend fleets are like. So this weekend I'm not gonna do Kancolle, but this weekend is considered Easter weekend for we Westerners, basically. So I've got a playthrough planned. I have tested and everything, and we're good to go. And then after that playthrough, I'll be back at the game. Hopefully that'll be enough time to be ready to continue on. That's now the plan.
了解いたしました。
何ノーザンプトン、あんまり引っ張んないでって。あなた提督、何をしてるの？栄光の演習？いらない。
提督、入電です。了解いたしました。
No problem。
提督、作戦成功しました。さすがです。了解いたしました。了解いたしました。 提督、作戦成功しました。了解いたしました。了解いたしました。
まあこれが噂に聞いたアウトドアパーティー、お花見ね。いいじゃない。バーベキューはどこでやるのかしら。え、しない？ Really？
提督、作戦成功しました。さすがです。
I'll be right back. Hang on.
シャングリラそうね、どこかしら。 あら昇格、あなた私と全然似てないけどどこか通じるところがねある気がするの。なんていうの？フィーリング？星回りかしら。まあ何でもいいわ。今度鎮守府のバルで一杯やりましょう。私おごるわ。 ら昇格。あなた私と全然似てないけど、どこか通じるところがねある気がするの。なんていうの？フィーリング？星回りかしら。まあなんでもいいわ。今度鎮守府のバルで一杯やりましょう。私おごるわ。
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I just want to say, for everyone who's been patient, is actually still here, I want to thank you all. So, yeah. I guess I can get away with it on a game like this because that's a lot of idling. Pretty much. For a game like this, you can get away with doing that. You know, just sitting here AFK. Without an AFK screen on, even. Because there is some idling while waiting for morale. And this is also the case of land-based air support switching out. You know what I mean? Congrats on the catch, by the way. That was a quest Pokemon. Now, since I'm here, we will begin. I am ready to announce the next playthrough that will hopefully last about this weekend, this Easter weekend, for anyone who celebrates it. I will announce it in a bit, but I have tested it and it sounds like all's good. Depending on how I'm feeling, I could do a test because I did have a little bit of an idea.
作戦終了。報告ミルクマ。
I could test it after this stream. I could make a little testing to show you a bit of it. Because sound and music can vary with the old games of this genre, which we like to call the boomer shooter. A boomer shooter will be playing on Easter weekend, so that should be a good hint what it's going to be. There, now let's begin equipping them with what they need to have. I don't have Nagato Mutsu dupe, so we'll have to do with other things.
Thank you. いいわねこれ。 問題はありません。
Looks like she'll get one of the balloons, as we call it.
いいわね。気に入ったわ。
Garibaldi getting the other.
Thank you. いいわね、これ。
Yeah, that's a WG-42. Oh, we have so many of these now.
これは
Kinda
なか
funny.
なかのものじゃな。礼を言おう。ちくまのやつよりまた強くなってやったぞ。ほう、これはなかなかのものじゃな。礼を言おう。ちくまのやつよりまた強くなってしまったな。
Yeah, hold on, wait, what? Is this guy even thinking?
やったぞ。
Okay, one girl has basically a big nuke setup, so
この白を使っ
it
た
looks
迷
like a
彩
tank.
気に入ってるにゃ。にゃいい感じだにゃ。 にゃ
Now this is all fighters.
Your kindness is
Totally
much
fighting
appreciated.
fighter muling now.
Japanese Navy airplane. ほう、なるほど。There is no one here. Your kindness is much appreciated.
Oh wow, that's still bigger despite the bonuses. Still bigger air power despite the bonuses it would give to my ship. Even though we still have to use them to be able to send them off. Even if they're not going to do any damage. Go figure.
Japanese
Oh, wait, no,
Navy
that's wrong.
airplane.
My bad.
Oh, there is no one here.
Okay, that's that complete. So yeah, anyone here, I hope you're... I know there's people here, but anyone who hears this, whether it's live here or on the export to YouTube later, hopefully you're doing well.
素敵です
Hopefully
ね。
I'm, you know,
いい
I'm
感
doing
じ。
at least somewhat of a decent job being entertaining.
にゃん素敵です。
Or at least I'm playing somewhat well. Enough at least. Just whatever, we like never use that, so I'm just like, why not? Hopefully Los is fine. And she'll get our last balloon.
いい感じ。ガリ、ど
If I
う？
have time, I'll test this.
どんどん強化
But
して。
that's a
いい船にな
huge
るから
if.
さ。93式酸素
And I
魚
mean
雷
a
って
huge if.
冷たくて素敵。
水蒸気いらない
Because
ね。
as we know,
そんな
anything
もの
can
は
happen. Wow, Kitakami getting the
どん
4s.
どん強化して。いい船になる。
いいね。しびれるね。
やっちゃいましょう。どんどん強化して。いい船になるからさ。
Oi getting the 3s.
93
our best
式酸素魚雷ってまあまあかな。
水蒸気いらないね。いいね、こういうのありだな。
Now what will Tash can get? Ah, she'll get her guns. I'm surprised we haven't used Mogador yet.
どうしありマリショーエス
Maybe
パ
in the
シーバ。
EO.
いいね。マラジスいいね。
Now for her Arctic gear.
スパシーバ。
And I believe that's it. That's
Arigato.
correct, right? That's everything, right?
確かこうだよね。
So everything looks good, honestly.
.素敵ですね。クラッツェ。
艦隊が戻ったの？作戦終了みたいよ。あら、補給？
アドマイロ、どうしました？
いいんじゃない？
クマ。
Alright, now it's time to make the land-based air
作
support.
戦計画概要をご説
Well,
明
I
し
thank
ます。
everyone for their patience as always. While I try to make this fleet as fast as I can. Okay, I believe that's the plane we're looking for. Let me tell you, I'm so glad I made this. It was a fucking pain in the ass, but I'm so glad I did it. That was the biggest pain in the ass, one of the biggest pain in the ass of any Arsenal quest ever. But I'm so glad I did it. So glad I got that too. And I only have one of those, so, it's gonna be this then. Alright, there we go. And I believe we're ready. I hope you're all ready as much as I am. Thank you for your patience, everyone. We will begin phase 2 for real now.
作戦計画前段作戦。第三作戦
Phase 2 of
海域
E3.
作戦要項です。本作戦海域は連合艦隊編成による出撃です。
Congrats on the catch, by the way. So let's go in.
サリーゴー。主力艦隊抜尾する。
It was L, right? Oh no, it's K. What am I doing? It's K. Okay, I'm guessing. And then I'm guessing the rest to R. Here we go. Good luck. Cross them fingers. All right.
Enemy ship is in sight. Open fire.
Good start. Good dodge. Oh, that could get ugly. I've noticed. So, luckily we were fine. Oh, it sucks so much ass if we retreat on the first node, but it's very possible from what we've seen.
Tamaが優秀? にゃ階層が効いたかにゃ隠された闘争本能が発揮できたかにゃ
この栄誉
にゃ
私謹んでお受けします。
All right, with much higher fighter power and
Enemy ship is
the
in sight.
actual
Open
anti-air
fire.
setup. Wow, it doesn't really deplane them anymore. Strangely enough. Ugh.
その間もらった
この程度ぬるい。
単装法って何気にわびさびよね。
ファイアファイアファイア。手法的に思考。
まだまだちくまのやつは負けんぞ。にゃ
ファイアファイアファイア。手法的に思考。バリアントシュート。オープンファイア。
この時のためにカタパルトを整備したのじゃ。うらー
この私がナンバーワン？違うわ。全ては皆さんの健闘が成し得たこと。そうよね。
これが従来相関の実力ってやつよ。ああ、よかった活躍できて。駆逐艦大潮です。小さな体に大きな魚雷。
I'm guessing M then M1.
That would be great.
Now we have to fight this for real. Yikes. Wait, what? Whoops. Should I just F? Honestly, I picked the wrong node. I was supposed to go to M2 then M1. Apparently they join together. Either way, so should I just F5 or should I just try it? My bad, my bad. I think it's honestly better if I just F5 it. So I'm hovering over. I'm just waiting for confirmation. I'm just gonna reload. My bad. I'm gonna reload and then I'm gonna use a Mommy Rocco. Because I totally fucked that up. Because I didn't think, like, that's actually kind of fucked up. Like, the two different paths should not converge like that. That completely threw me off. That completely threw me off. My bad.
Queen Elizabeth class. But I am much obliged.
So yeah, we're gonna... So yep, that's two Mommy Rocco. So yeah, that's actually the map. That should not be. That's in my opinion. There's no excuse to have the map designed like that, where two paths then just converge to the same one anyway. It's inexcusable map design, I feel like, but it's whatever. It's whatever. This is why I kept doing all those quests that kept giving sparkle food, like every single time they were available. I always picked sparkle food no matter what. I'm beside myself on that. It's inexcusable to have something like that. It's unacceptable, frankly. The worry now is, because look, it's inexcusable. Like, they should, like, at least, like, that was poorly planned. M1 should not connect to P if M2 is going to connect to P. That's... Or at least make that a little bit of a shortcut. But whatever. That's actually really bad map design. That's like phase 2 has all this. It's not linear. You'd have to absolutely know ahead of time which route to pick. That's just being super lazy, trying to make the... honestly, just trying to make the map look cool. Like, well, artistically well designed. By making it all convert to a horn into node R. Alright, fair. Alright, fair, I guess. That's... But still, I'm P3 debuff. That's something I hope I don't have to do with Friend Fleet coming. But I'm prepared in case I do have to do it.
Enemy ship is in sight. Open fire.
If that route was for phase 3 debuff, they should have opened that route later, I feel like. Not now. Again, that's just my opinion. I think it's unacceptable that route opened too early. A whole phase early. Fair. Alright, fair. Alright, fair. I'll take back what I said, but still. Yeah. I guess I take back what I said, but I think the only thing that could have prevented that having the F5 and having to use 2 Mommy Roccos. We're calling it Mommy Rocco from now on, because that's a combination of Mommy and Irocco. You cannot use a Mamiya without an Irocco. It's Irocco and Mommy Rocco, basically. I feel like the only way to prevent that big waste was having been told the route ahead of time, but that's tedious. Like, surely by now we should know how the route is, right? Hey, we have I got a random fodder Asagumo last stream. Now I got a random fodder Yamagumo to go with the random fodder Asagumo. Okay, M2 this time. Maybe we shouldn't have made a choice. I feel like maybe I also should have just changed it from a choice note to be like based on what you have. Like say if you can only Colorado touch, it would take you to, if it detected your comp, it would take you to M1 instead of M2. Cause I still don't know what route to go after M2. I don't know whether to pick P or Q if there's like a branch again. I don't know, I guess I didn't see it. I guess I thought it was M1, so I guess I just missed the message because I did AFK for a long ass time. Way longer than I expected, so yeah. Huh. Something you just have to know ahead of time and be looking for ahead of time, I guess.
Enemy
so,
ship
yeah.
is in sight.
Whatever.
Open fire.
I apologize for that, I guess.
Kono watashi ga number one? 違うわ。すべては皆さんの健闘が成し得たこと。グラッツェ。そうよね。皆さん、ありがとうございます。
Okay, this one, yep. So it's M2 then P, it's that way. Oh, and it's another one! Okay, this is probably where we need all that air power. Cross fingers. Great.
Enemy ship is in sight. Open fire! Mada, mada. Chikuma no yatsu ni wa maken zo. Kono tedo. Nurai! Number one?
That's probably, you could probably do that on casual, honestly. PCF. Well, why would you do that? Man, it was direct other than that. Oh, it was direct other than that. Damn. The M1 incident, damn. Look at that! We didn't lose a single ship. I mean, a single plane, while the enemy lost all their planes. Oh, wow! That's pretty short. But N and what is even at N and O? I guess we could do that for casual or maybe even easy, depending on your equipment. Okay, so it's got to be CF2, I'm guessing. Cross fingers. Now we finally get to do a boss battle here.
Enemy ship is in sight. Open fire!
Oh my god, it's one of... Oh my god, it's one of these. It's one of these supply depot Himeis. Okay, so ends the air raid. Alright, well, I don't know how this is gonna work.
Mada, mada. Chikuma no yatsu ni wa maken zo. やるしかないな。合戦用意。各艦撃ち方用意。単装砲って何気にわびさびよね。落ちる。やられてしまったにゃ。砲撃開始。
And we lost our nuker already.
What?
Well, if someone had to get damaged like that, it may as well have been Arc Royal.
Fire! Fire! 私はもう沈まない。まだまだチクマのやつには負けんぞ。
It's already sore you slain. Honestly.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Yeah, they really punish you for not having a Nagamutsu, dude. Really punish you here.
見つけたにゃ。にゃ、まあ手法は れでどうさ。そうね。93式酸素ギャラやっちゃってよ。こちらでいかがでしょうか。お前らの指揮官は無能だな。落ちろ。皆さんご用意を。敵を落ちる。交戦開始です。追撃します。簡単。
Hey, we got the boss though. That's kind of funny how the boss is literally a transport ship. There's no way we're gonna S rank this. There's no way we're gonna S rank that. Whoever fucking got that boss, thank you. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you, Kiso. You know when you said this was more straightforward? This is fucking it's straightforward is very debatable. There's no way I can S rank this. That's not even possible. Because of that supply depot he made, it's so fucking brutal. Could you imagine the outrage if that was the boss enemy? Like the devs knew this was damn near impossible for most people. So. It's like the devs knew it was gonna be damn near impossible, so that's why they made the transport ship the boss.
I am much obliged for your kindness. 素敵ですね。グラッツェ。Sorry, Admiral. 入居も北上さんと一緒だ。そうじゃ。にゃー。There is no one here. まあまあかな。やったぞ。助かるクマ。Admiral、どうしました？クマ。What's this? Admiral、あなたこの手は一体ど？艦隊司令部より入電。
Yeah, this could be a little concerning, but we'll just have to see what happens, I guess. The Elbas did like nothing almost there too. Look at that! Look at that! That's a total D ranking of our best plane.
前段作戦、第三作戦海域。
The only reason I'm continuing to the stream when I could probably do this off stream, since there's no possible way I'm gonna get an S rank on this boss, is because I know I'm not gonna do it off stream. That's the only reason I'm still bothering to stream this phase.
Battleship Warspite 出撃する。艦隊 Follow me。
Enemy ship is in sight. Open fire! Number one?
Do I have a Nelson dupe? We might have. I don't know if how much that changes the route, because it definitely will change the comp. I'm like, at this point, I've already locked these girls, so I'm like committed at this point. That's something we would probably have to use for hard. I'm pretty sure I do have a Nelson dupe. I would bring Warspite and Valiant along. So it's making me wonder if I should just use the Nelson dupe. So I guess try to consider that, because there's no way I'm going to S-rank this as is. There's like literally no chance of that.
Enemy ship is in sight. Open fire!
その間もらった。やるしかないな。合戦用意。各艦撃ち方用意。40問の酸素魚雷は伊達じゃないからね。砲撃開始。シュート。ファイアファイアファイア。この時のためにカタパルトは整備したのじゃ。分かってらっしゃい。けたにゃ。
But considering I'm going to use my Nagamatsu main here, so we'll just,
Shoot!
We'll have to see if I have to do it, but I'm fully prepared if we have to do it. But if Friend Fleet's really good... Actually, no, Friend Fleet's going to probably be terrible, because Friend Fleet's not been that strong in recent events. It's been greatly nerfed. I'm prepared to have to still do the debuff. So, yeah.
ほう、この僕がいいね。もらっておくよ。私ですか？こういうの嫌いじゃないんだ。困ってしまいます。
That would be great.
Hold on. Are those the balloons right around the transport ship boss? That's an interesting touch. Kind of gives you an idea what this is going to be like.
Enemy ship is in sight.
Let that sink in.
Open fire.
I guess they tried to make the transport fleet to realize, hey, don't let your guard down. Like there's a catch.
その間もらった。この程度ぬるい。
Well, I guess we're trying to stop them from landing. Enemies from landing reinforcements onto Hokkaido before Abyssal Kirov's fleet arrives. So let's play spoiler game here. Have I seen every single game from every single girl via PvP from my screen cap to you already from this event? Or have we not seen all of them yet? aka, have I not seen the final girl yet? Thank you for the raid. Really appreciate it. So that means That means okay, I'm just gonna post to you all something then. I have seen the final girl. There are 4 girls we have not seen yet. I'm gonna include Kirov because I've said Abyssal Kirov, and you may have seen me fight her in PvP. 2 of the girls are the remaining Matsu class. So you might have seen them in PvP, but I've seen the last 2 girls. One is a farm, the other is officially the final reward. I have met the final reward girl in a PvP fleet, which was thankfully not that annoying. But I know her name. I'll give you a hint. The US state is Minnesota. That should be a dead giveaway who the final reward is for this event. I will not say any further. Actually, a better one more that would have allowed for some crypticness would have probably been a Great Lakes state in the Great Lakes region. That's probably what I should have done instead. Ah, well. So yeah, how was your stream? What'd you play? Someone please give a shout out to Mick Gaming, please. And thank you. Honestly, aside from that one weird issue we had on the surface node en route to this area when trying to do doing the last part of the unlocks, we've had no issue getting to the boss, so it's not a particularly difficult boss to reach. All things considered. Not a particularly difficult boss to reach. So I guess we just keep throwing ourselves at it.
この私がナンバーワン？違うわ。すべては皆さんの健闘が成し得たこと。グラッツ。そうよね。皆さん、ありがとうございます。
I would love to know what that message is. It's probably saying, hey, stop the landing fleet at Hokkaido. Alright, here goes. Look, I hope we snipe the transport ship in the day. That'd be great, right? We have not.
Enemy ship is in sight. Open fire.
Ark Royal Auto, but who cares? Please, girls, whatever you do, please aim for the transport ships. Oh my god. Oh my god, please aim for the transport ships. The transport ship boss. Oh my god. This was so... I'm gonna give you all a comparison. We have done 24% damage to the boss on a scale of 100. Let's give you perspective. This legitimately could be a zero HP depletion. Complete no depletion.
Queen Elizabeth class. Battleship Warspite. Open all weapons. Shoot!
So we're gonna have to touch snipe it. This is legitimate. There's a legit chance this is a zero depletion.
What? Torpedo?
Let alone a boss fail.
Fire! Variant! Shoot!
いい子ね。かかってらっしゃい。まだまだ。宿魔のやつには負けんぞ。こんなのまだよ。私はまだ戦えるわ。まあ手法はそう。こちらでいかがでしょうか。これでどうだ。海の木図となりなさいな。
お前らの指揮官は無能だな。
どきなさい。私とガリーの前から。
Thank you. That's all you need to do. That turned out to be our best battle here.
こちらでいかがでしょうか。
You can always depend on your Kitakami. Never forget that.
やっちゃってよ。お前らの指揮官も無能だな。うらー。この程度。痛い。やめろ。燃えてしまう。
Yo, if that supply depot Hime was the boss, we would have dropped. I would have actually dropped to easy, like no debate. Either drop to easy, or we would have had to use Colorado. We would have to use a Colorado fleet. There'd be no way otherwise.
ほう、この僕がいいね。もらっておくよ。こういうの嫌いじゃないんだ。
これが従来総監の実力ってやつよ。
兄貴、見てるかい？
ああ、よかった。
I'm
活
gonna
躍で
keep
きた。
going until it's 12:42 a.m. So basically another 1 hour 18, like basically another 1 hour another 1 hour 20 minutes. So basically another 80
A
minutes.
fleet has returned.
艦隊が戻ったの？作戦終了みたいよ。
But we should be done by then. Let's be real here.
素敵です
And I
ね。
already know for
I
a
am much
fact.
obliged for your-
Let's see.
補給？
I already know for a fact we will have to use support. So I'm gonna already go ahead and bring out S2.
ここでも守ります。抜病出撃。
Sorry, Admiral. お気に入りの制服が台無しよ。やられちゃった。ごめん。
おやすみにゃ。
There is no one here. 問題はマロジス。
にゃ
作戦計画概要をご説明します。前段作戦、第三作戦海域、作戦要項です。
Okay, good. That's a lockout because someone has a tag already. So this is good. You don't have to worry about that. It's already a lockout because of hear you. So, shall we keep at it? Just hoping wait, no. One girl needs to be healed. You're better safe than sorry.
私、先にシャワーを。ありがとうございます。
So you mean line abreast? So that's a little odd. Wait. You don't tell me that in Last Dance it's gonna go line ahead instead. That would be kind of ass. So thankfully she's not doing terrible amounts of damage to us unless it's like whoever has those damn planes. They're at least not doing a terrible amount of damage to us, I don't think. Oh no, that's the bottom ship in the main fleet that's gotta be doing all that damage. Yo, if it was line ahead, yo. Well, that'd be so even worse. Look, thankfully there's someone with a lock. A ship that has been used in another operation is in this fleet. You can't sortie. That's what it basically translates into here. And Termina, the hoarder of equipment, has not done what he said he was going to do. Oh, shit. Wait, hold on. I need to. Wait, stop. I need to do something. Stop. That's a pretty good star upgrade gun. I just realized that.
New ship が完成したわ。 It was good.
So you mean to tell me there's over 30, Wait, no, someone's in the dock. Okay, someone's in the dock. That's what it is. Someone's in the dock. I thought it was like we were falling. I'm like, no, there's no way it's gonna need 31 equipment slots to be able to sort E3. There's no way you're gonna get 31 pieces of equipment from beating the boss. That's what I was thinking. Okay, so. Onward.
Sally, go. 視力艦隊抜病する。
Okay, I'm guessing this is 6 kills. Actually, no, 5. It might be 5. It's somewhere between 5 and 6. Maybe 5.5? It's probably 5 exactly.
Enemy ship is inside.
Okay, that shit spazzed out for a little moment. But luckily, it loaded okay. Panda, look, he spazzed for a moment. Did anyone see that? I think it showed up on stream. That was yikes. Ah, Vol beat the band. No, really, it's a Pokemon. Has come to visit me. Surely it's not gonna try to be all Biomonster's hand on me, is it?
私がナンバーワン？違うわ。すべては皆さんの健闘が成し得たこと。そうよね。皆さん、ありがとうございます。Enemy ship is in sight. Open fire.
"40問の炭素魚雷は伊達じゃないからね」と。
砲撃開始。シュート。ファイア、ファイア、ファイア。
まだまだちくまのやつには負けんぞ。オープンファイア。にゃー。
ファイア、ファイア、ファイア。砲撃開始。シュート。この私がナンバーワン？違うわ。すべては皆さんの健闘が成し得たこと。そうよね。
私ですか？やだ、困ってしまいます。ってあれ、北上さん、今の北上さんは見ててくれたの？
Oh my god, what did I just hit? Oh my god, I just hit. You're not gonna believe what just happened. I accidentally hit the back button or some other button on my mouse. Oh. Ah. And I just broke electronic observer. Ah. I fear I just broke electronic observer by doing that. The mouse I'm using right now is like, what? It's the Logitech Pro mouse from several years ago. It's basically one of their flagship mouse designs. It's not the G502 line, but it's the other one. It's the ambidextrous mouse, basically. And the buttons are like right near, like almost level to the top of the mouse, so my left thumb slid over and hit it by accident. And guess what? That's 2 more Mommy Rocco we have to use. Oh my god. I'm just gonna spam Mommy Roccos at this point. No matter what. 2 more Mommy Roccos we have to spam.
イラコちゃん、大丈夫？イラコちゃん、大丈夫？さあ、頑張りましょうね。マミヤさんとご一緒できて、イラコ、マミヤさん。はい。イラコも、イラコちゃん、大丈夫？さあ、頑張りましょうね。イラコともども、どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。
Fuck this game.
I am much obliged for your...
素敵ですね。グラッツェ。
There wasn't even a prompt. It just broke the video, like the game. It didn't even prompt like a reload or anything. So we might have to make a note about that. Accidentally hitting the side buttons on your mouse. Which would be like the back button going back a page, but I guess that's the back button I hit, or the forward button would be on your mouse, but you can't go forward or back in this game like that, so yeah.
提督、作戦を実施してください。
Battleship Warspite. I'm going.
クマ。作戦計画概要をご説明します。前段作戦、第3作戦海域、作戦要項です。本
Battleship Warspite. 出撃する。艦隊 Follow me. Enemy ship is in sight. Open fire! "この私がナンバーワン?違うわ。すべては皆さんの健闘が成し得たこと。
グラッツェ。
そうよね。
皆さん、
Admiral.
ありがとうございます。
Enemy ship is in sight. Open fire!
その間もらった。
やるしかないな。合戦用意。各艦撃ち方用意。
40門の酸素魚雷は伊達じゃないからね。
ファイアファイアファイア。手法的に思考。バリアントシュート。
この時のためにカタパルトは整備したのじゃ。
かかってらっしゃい。提督、これは私の選考が認められて。
私ですか？
ありがとうございます。
困っ
That would be great. Enemy ship is in sight. Open fire!
その間もらった。
やるしかないな。合戦用意。各艦撃ち方用意。この私がナンバーワン？違うわ。全ては皆さんの健闘が成し得たこと。
グラッツェ。
そうよね。
皆さん、
エマロ。
ありがとうございます。この
Enemy ship is in sight. Open fire!
その間もらった。
やるしかないな。合戦用意。各艦撃ち方用意。この私がナンバーワン？違うわ。全ては皆さんの健闘が成し得たこと。そうよね、エドマイロ。
グラッツェ。皆さん、ありがとうございます。
Here goes. Hopefully we can somehow get a snipe on the boss in the day, so we just already know our fate, and we don't have to do a night battle. Yes!
Enemy ship is in sight. Open fire!
Sucks about Tama, but hey, you get a nice little bra lingerie shot. But we sniped the boss, so we save a little bit of time. Which is great after, you know, accidental, technically F5 in the previous attempt.
その間もらった
この程度ぬるい
40問の酸素魚雷は伊達じゃないからね。やられてしまったにゃ。
Queen Elizabeth class Battleship Warspite. Open all weapons. Shoot!
Thank God they sniped the boss. Or at least did enough damage to where we can consider that we sniped
攻
the
撃
boss.
開始
この時のためにカタパルトは整備したんや。見つけたにゃ。にゃ。
手法的に思考
Thank you.
Variant Shoot!
Oh my God, it's 6. Oh my God, it's 6 kills exactly. Wow, we're only
整備した
halfway.
のじゃ。うらー。海の木図となりなさいな。どきなさい。私とガリーの前から。40問の酸素魚雷は伊達じゃないからね。
Well, we know our fate. We're halfway, and it's already
私とガリーの前か
1
ら。
hour until PvP. I think we know our fate now. So we sunk the boss, so no problem. I think we know our fate now. The stream's gonna go for about 1 more hour. We're gonna end the stream with PvP. Maybe you'll see the spoiler.
この
2
僕が
girls from this event that I still have not shown on stream. But I know all the girls from this event now. Will I be able to get all of them? Only time will
これ
tell.
が従来相関の実力ってやつよ。
見てる
Although one
fleet
girl
has
is going to be
returned.
extremely difficult to farm, according to multiple sources. One of the 2 we haven't seen yet, so...
I am much obliged for your
素敵ですね。グラッツェ。たまはどにゃー。
I don't know if I can truly complain too much about this. Not only is a transport ship the boss, this is also helping fill BW4. I'm not too mad about it. I thought it was odd at first, but hey, I'll take a boss like that. I'll definitely take a boss like that.
"前段作戦第3作戦海域作戦要項です。本作戦海域は連合艦隊編成による出撃です。
Battleship Warspite 出撃する艦隊 Follow me Enemy ship is in sight. Open fire!
この私がナンバーワン？違うわ。全ては皆さんの健闘が成し得たこと。そうよね、エドマイロ。グラッツェ。皆さんありがとうございます。この栄誉。Enemy ship is in sight. Open fire!
まだまだチクマのやつには負けんぞ。
この程度ぬるい。
Good morning, Aaron. How are ya? What's up?
魚雷は伊達じゃないからね。
What you gonna do today or this weekend? Particularly this weekend.
Fire! Fire! 手法的に思考。Variant! Shoot!
まだまだチクマのやつには負けんぞ。
かかってらっしゃい。
にゃにゃにゃー。
Tamanya Gachuha.
Oh, この僕がいいね。もらっておくよ。こういうの嫌いじゃないんだ。姉貴、見てるかい？姉貴？まあいいか。ふう。
Well, whatever you pick. Whatever you want to call it as.
当然の結果だ。別に騒ぐほどのこともない。
You know, I haven't caught a single Pokemon all stream. We basically have to get an Ultra Ball. We basically have to get an Ultra Ball. Catch it. Like, literally, I haven't caught I don't think I've caught a single thing all stream with just a Pokeball.
That would be great. Enemy ship is in sight. Open fire!
まだまだチクマのやつには負けんぞ。
この程度ぬるい。
So yeah, hello to you too, Lumi. What are you playing this weekend? What are you two
この
playing this
私がナンバー
weekend?
ワン？違うわ。全ては
You
皆さん
gave
の
a
健
shout
闘
to
が
Mick
成し
Gaming
得たこと。
earlier, I assume,
そう
right?
よね。
Well, there
Admire.
need to be because they giving shouts to streamers, you know, who I have seen, who I know are streamers and have been in the chat room. I can't speak for anyone who's like, because I can only like count people who type because I can't look at the viewer list on stream. I shouldn't be, so yeah. I would have to give a shout out to Aaron, who streams Grief for B's favorite games, which are Genshin Impact and Wuthering Waves, two of his favorite games. I don't know if I can really shout Aaron out, but I'll consider it. And Make Gaming, I'm pretty sure already got shouted out, but I don't think any other streamers have popped in during the stream besides Make Gaming, who did rate us. So thank you again for that. I can't remember. Popped into chat. Speaking of Gree, have the Lurk Bait fishing game and Pokemon community games coming to your channel. Have they helped your channel at all? Have they helped your chat room at all? Just kind of wondering, because, you know, I'm trying to avoid spoilers for future things when it comes to the thing. Have they helped your channel? I'll give the shout to Gree for B, because obviously he's a shout out Gree for B. There you go.
Enemy ship is in sight. Open fire!
I don't know if you really need the custom catches. Seems to keep people entertained enough as is. Well, okay, Lumi, why is Aaron an asshat? What's going on? What's going on? Because I don't need mods. Like, I don't know if I need mods. That's why I like demodded everyone. I also like on VIP'd everyone because like I couldn't really like I didn't think the channel was like doing well enough to justify having like VIP. So I like nuked my VIP list and my mod list. So yeah, if you want, you know. She might just ban you for that comment if she ever gets mod back if the channel does well enough to justify more mods. Yeah. How's she gonna ban you in real life? Wait, no. That's a bad question. Let's not go into that. Let's not go into that. Although Grey can. Seriously though, how have you been, Lumi? You working girl, now you can like, you know, you don't have to work for the weekend. I think you're hoping for a punishment in real life. Keyword, punishment, quote unquote punishment. Okay, Tama is Chuha. There's 1 point above. No, 1 point above Shoha. No, 1 point above Chuha. She's Shoha right now, that's what I'm saying. Yes, of course. Come on, please snipe the boss so we don't have to go into night battle.
Enemy ship is
well, they tried.
Open fire.
Oh god. Kitakami Chuhad. Kiso also Chuhad, so it's gonna literally fall all on. This could actually be a boss fail. I'm worried. Because we have a double Chuha in our escort fleet. I'm actually pretty worried about this.
やるしかないな。合戦用意。各艦撃ち方用意。
まあ、なんていうの？こんなこともあるよね。って何気にわびさびよね。
落ちる。ちょっとばかし涼しくなったぜ。
Queen Elizabeth class. Battleship wars fight. Open all weapons. Shoot! 攻撃開始。
いい子ね。かかってらっしゃい。
まだまだちくまのやつには負けんぞ。見つけたにゃ。にゃん。
ファイヤーファイヤーファイヤー。攻撃開始。シュー。
かかってらっしゃい。
まだまだちくまのやつには負けんぞ。
お前らの指揮官は無能だな。
こちらでいかがでしょうか。これでどうぞ。
海の木図となりなさいな。
まあ手法は
落ちろ。
そうまあそうね。
皆さんご用意を。敵を捕らえました。交戦開始です。
Here goes. That's a tier A. Hey, that's a tier A. Well, we're gonna catch it. Good luck.
追撃します。
They got her. Oh, they almost. They had a good run against, you know.
こちらでいかがでし
So
ょうか。
that means all three of my freaking torpedo cruisers have been fucked. Yep. Bruzy did it.
さしきさすがだ。やっちゃってよ。やだ、魚雷発射管がボロボロじゃない。
All three of my torpedo cruisers have been moderately damaged, aka Shuhad or insulted.
この程度。
But Bruzy knew what she had to do, so he did it.
弾が優秀にゃ。階層が効いたかにゃ。
私ですか。
隠された闘争本能を発揮できたかにゃ。にゃ。
We got a poi.
北上さん、今の北上さん。
A fleet has returned.
I'd take the ability to be able to stream it and show gameplay of it on
作
YouTube.
戦終了。
And for,
報告見るかな。
I think I and almost every other player of this would do that. Would rather take being able to share gameplay of it on like the websites. Well, I caught it, but sorry that you missed it, Gree.
I am much obliged for.
素敵ですね。グラッツェ。助かるくま。まあお風呂もいいよね。
完全に作戦が悪いのよ。
おやすみにゃ。
ありだな。やっちゃいましょう。まあまあかな。にゃありだな。
そうじゃ。整備はやったぞ。
What's this? Admiral, あなたこの手は一体どういう意味か。
艦隊司令部より入電。
作戦計画概要をご説明します。前段作戦、第3作戦海域、作戦要項です。本作戦海域は連合艦隊編成による出撃です。
Wait, are you saying you'd... yeah. Well, you can't look at hentai anyway, whether you're too lazy or not too lazy, because, you know, you're married. You can't really look at hentai. The wife would be very unhappy. Also, by the way, I'm just saying, even if Aaron got mod back, it wouldn't matter because I would have modded you back anyway. So Aaron couldn't mod you even if she had mod anyway. So yeah. Sounds like my kind of wife. Not caring if you're... I'm gonna stop. This is not... This conversation is gonna make me like the biggest asshat in like of, you know, in streaming and game content if I keep going with this conversation. So I'm just gonna stop.
Sally, go!
If I'm not already the biggest asshat in content creation. In terms of gaming, at least. After this next kill, and hopefully it's exactly a kill, we will be in the last dance phase. I will send out support at that point. Good dodge. You did a good dodge, Swan Duck, as we call her.
どきなさい。私とガリーの前から93式酸素魚雷やっちゃってよ。いいぞ。まあ手法は
この程度ぬるい。
玉が優秀にゃあ階層が効いたかにゃ。
私ですか。
隠された闘争本能が発揮できたかにゃ。
困ってしまいます。
Oh, you don't even know the half of it. People do tend to get jealous over cartoons. Real life people do get jealous over cartoons. I've heard stories about this. Don't even get me started. It's silly, but it happens.
Enemy ship is in
Oh,
sight.
scratch. That's fine.
Open fire.
Let me give the shout out to Arena's AG47 now.
やるしかないな。合戦用意。各艦撃ち方用意。
酸素法って何気にわびさびよね。
手法的に思考。Variant.
Don't do it like that.
Fire, fire, fire.
Talking about because, like, you know when I had the cursor in between shout out and Arena's AG47? It was putting in bracket word username and then bracket. Open bracket. Arena's open bracket username close bracket. Literally like that. I'm like, that's stupid. Oh, look, that's just how people are, you know?
全ては皆さんの検討が成し得たこと。そうよね。
これが従来相関の実力ってやつよ。ああ、よかった活躍できて。 That would be great. Enemy ship is in sight. Open fire!
まだまだチクマのやつには負けんぞ。
この程度ぬるい。
この私がナンバーワン？違うわ。全ては皆さんの健闘が成し得たこと。そうよね、皆さん。ありがとうございます。Enemy ship is in sight. Open fire!
その間もらった。
この程度ぬるい。
この私がナンバーワン？違うわ。全ては皆さんの健闘が成し得たこと。
Actually, the example I'm going to give you is
皆さん、ありがとうござ
a
います。
friend of mine who I lost contact with just over a decade
謹んでお
ago.
受けします。
Here's how it goes. Their ex, who they had done so many things with when they were together, he had a figurine of Riku from the Final Fantasy series, particularly Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2. Not quite sure. Probably the 10-2 version he had. It was just sitting there on his desk. His girlfriend at the time, now his ex, for many years, saw it, stared intently, and got bitchy about it, and got like jealous about it. And stuff. This was not the reason they broke up, by the way, not the statue, but there was jealousy about it. So it's like that. It was in this case, it wasn't like super like relationship ending jealousy, but there was jealousy. Yeah, that's my example right there. It does happen. I don't even know how, like, the size of the figurine. Maybe it was a good smile. Maybe it was a good smile. I don't know. Maybe it was a good smile figurine. Who knows? It must have been damn good quality, though, to make your ex jealous like that. Here we go. He sniped the boss so we don't have to go into a night battle. Thank you.
Enemy ship is in sight.
Holy shit, that was a pretty... We took like barely any damage, like 4 scratches in the main fleet only. That was a pretty clean one. That was a pretty clean boss kill. I'm thinking even if we had we use Nagato and Mutsu here, would we even have been able to S rank this consistently? Because look at this layout. And this is only medium. I can't even imagine what this shit was like on the hardest difficulty.
宿魔のやつには負けんぞ。
やるしかないな。合戦用意。各艦撃ち方用意。
40問の酸素魚雷は伊達じゃないからね。
Queen Elizabeth class. Battleship wars fight. Open all weapons. Shoot!
They like no animations, but they do have a touch. I think Rishilu also has a touch if you use her with her sister, Junba.
Variant. Shoot!
Yes, John like John from freaking Genshin. Well, you better catch that if you want that. Good luck. Welcome to stream. Good morning.
Fire!
Good very early morning.
Variant. Shoot!
いい子ね。かかってらっしゃい。まだまだ宿魔のやつには負けんぞ。こちらでいかがでしょうか。
Come on! Who's gonna do 69 more damage to the boss? In their defense, there is a balloon there on the boss. Kitakami apparently gets projected MVP. So, I got it. No one else did. I got it. $280, so that's $280 now. We took another $280 off. I'm not even gonna risk it. I'm just gonna send support there. And honestly, pre-boss was not too difficult. I'm just gonna send support. So the likelihood of us reaching the boss is very high. That means at least 90 to 95%.
ありがとうございます。これが従来相関の実力ってやつよ。ああ、よかった。活躍できて。
Hopefully, like the last dance curse, and we don't start getting like retreats and shit. All of a sudden, after me getting cocky and saying that.
A fleet has returned. I am much obliged for your.
素敵ですね。グラッツェ。
まあ、大した傷ではない。
そうじゃ。整備は大切じゃな。少し服が汚れてしまったわ。おやすみにゃ。
いいね。
やったぞ。問題は。にゃ
All right, let's check.
Battleship wars fight. I'm going.
I guess that boss is supposed to simulate like the supply depot. I guess is sending out. Things so that those are supposed to be basically like transport landing ships instead of just like transport merchant ships. So to keep those landing ship, you know, keep producing things so those landing ships can put things on Hokkaido Island. With the two landing ships dead, there's nothing Supply Depot can do. And what is freaking aircraft carrier Hime gonna do? Just keep bombing and bombing and bombing the same piece of Hokkaido Island over and over again, so hence why it's a victory for us. And it makes sense why that would be the boss. Those, like, technically that transport landing ship as it's simulated. It even had a cute little balloon to signify it was a little different than than almost every other transport type ship we've fought. Which are called, I think, AOs? The AO type. So, with that said, let's check.
作戦計画概要をご説明します。
140, yeah, it's five Okay, it's 5.5, so 140 is half of 280, so it's 5.5. All right. Yeah. All right, let's just try it as is. We have sent this out, so you know what I'm gonna do, because I'm the laziest piece of shit that ever lived. Oh, the top 2 ships are sparkled already. She has this, so I think that's fine, right?
Battleship Warspite.
Oh, find out if support comes. I think enough girls are sparkled to where this strat will work. I've been using one base only on boss the whole time, so yeah. So you mean to tell me on hard you can't? That'd be odd. There's no way. We've got to send at least one base to the boss on E3P2 on hard, especially. Anyway, let's do this. What are we dilly-dallying for? Guess what I forgot to send? You mean there's not class on Last Dance? Oh, fuck that shit. Yeah, we're fucked. Yeah, we're fucked. We're just gonna have 5. I really goofed this up. Ah, whatever. It's more content if I get my ass fucked by knobballs here. If they're even at phase 2 or if you're talking about phase 3. Whatever, it's content. Whatever, it's content. Let's just go.
Enemy ship is in sight. Open fire.
I thought this was gonna be a shorter stream, but nope, it's taking us right from 10:30 my time all the way to PvP reset. Because of how, like, the setup was actually pretty significant. Even though it was the same girl, the setup was very different between Unlock, of course, they used the combined fleet, and the phase itself. Top of that. The equipment and the land bases were completely different, except for the first two ships, which were the battleships of this fleet, and the third base for defense. The stuff was completely different for everybody else. And on top of that, this was a slog. The boss battle takes ages.
Enemy ship is inside.
Really?
Open fire.
Really? That bodes really well.
その間もらった。
この程度ぬるい。
単装法って何気にわびさびよね。
What a bunch of morons.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
That's all I'm gonna say.
こんなのまだよ。
It was not the ship they have to worry about.
攻撃開始
That fucking
この時のために
Overtuned
カタパルトは整備したのじゃ。
event edition
にゃ
new class
Fire! Fire! Fire!
light carrier. I'm honestly just gonna retreat. I didn't even send support anyway. We got like no chance to get this boss
法
anyway.
的に思考 Variant!
And we already had this bad of a surface boss battle, even though technically we
ー
passed
この
it.
時のためにカタパルトは整備したのじゃ。40門の酸素魚雷は伊達じゃないからねっと。
Should I even bother continuing?
この私がナンバーワン？違うわ。すべては皆さんの健闘が成し得たこと。そうよね。
これが従来総監の実力ってやつよ。ああ、よかった活躍できて。はじめまして、達田だよ。天竜ちゃんがご迷惑かけてないかな。
A fleet has returned. I am much obliged for your...
素敵ですね。グラッツェ。お気に入りの制服が台無しよ。たまはどこで丸くなる。イラコちゃん、大丈夫？
I already had to use 6 Mommy Rocco
頑張りましょうね。
on one phase. Can you believe
マ
that?
ミヤさんとご一緒
Literally
できて
had to use 6 already.
イラコ、光栄です。イラコちゃん、大丈夫？さあ、頑張りましょうね。イラコともども、どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。問題はありますにゃ
You know what I'm gonna make a prediction of? You know that
Battleship
monthly,
Warspite. I'm going.
the monthly Fujinami Kaini quest? They're probably gonna give that a new code, a new like BM code, and it's probably gonna be permanent because of how many Mamiya and Iraka we now need. They're probably gonna and like next after this event make that a permanent quest. 6 just for one phase.
作戦計画概要をご説明します。
Here he was not sparkled, but who cares?
作戦計画概要をご説明します。前段作戦、第三作戦海域、
バトルシップウォースパイト、出撃する。艦隊 Follow me。
Gen 9 to Tier A. Iron Hands? That's literally just called Iron Hands. Throw an Ultra Ball. You probably do not have this. I'm gonna guarantee you all probably do not have this Pokemon. I'm not even gonna check. I'm just gonna throw an Ultra Ball. It's not an event spawn, but I'm guaranteeing you we do not have this Pokemon. I thought this was going to be a short stream, but nope, it was a full-length stream. It required so much preparation. Basically set the fleet up twice. And then it was such a slog to get to the boss, and like how long the boss lasted, and yeah. We both got it. Oh, hey, I got some sort of stone. Nice. Nice. We both got it. Pound it. High five. Whatever you do. We both go pachi 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 together.
Enemy ship is in sight. Open fire.
You gotta be kidding me. Now we're having problems at this node.
Variant, shoot!
こんなのまだよ。私はまだ戦えるわ。まだまだシクマのやつには負けんぞ。いい子ね。かかってらっしゃい。
ほう、この僕がいいね。もらっておくよ。
当然の結果だ。
こういうの
別に
嫌いじゃないんだ。
騒ぐほどのこともない。
姉貴、見てるかい？姉貴？じゃ。That would be great. Enemy ship is in sight. Open fire.
Mada, シクマのやつには負けんぞ。
この程度ぬるい。
この私がナンバーワン？違うわ。全ては皆さんの健闘が成し得たこと。グラッツェ。そうよね。皆さん、ありがとうございます。Enemy ship is in sight. Open fire.
All right, we're on our way to the boss. Nice.
まだまだシクマのやつには負けんぞ。
この程度ぬるい。
この私がナンバーワン？違うわ。全ては皆さんの健闘が成し得たこと。グラッツェ。そうよね。皆さん、ありがとうございます。
Please, just snipe the boss. That's all you gotta do, girls. Literally.
Enemy
Oh
ship is
my
in sight.
god.
Open fire.
That is insult to injury right there. And of course.
まだシクマのやつには負けんぞ。
この程度ぬるい。
さあタンヤンの休み突入です。炭素法って何気にわびさびよ。突っ込みます。
手法的に思考。バリアントシュート。直撃だとダメージコントロール。ファイアファイアファイア。落ちる。万全ではないが
この時のためにカタパルトは整備したのじゃ。
せっかく集めたファイア燃えてしまう。やめろ。
だがにゃん。
ファイアファイアファイア。
やめろよ。せっかく集めたのに
手法的に思考。バリアントシュート。
いい子ね。かかってらっしゃい。
この時のためにカタパルトは整備したのじゃ。にゃーん。
やめろよ。
まあ
せっかく集めたのに燃えてしまう。
93式やっちゃってよ。これでどうだ。こちらでいかがでしょうか。
いいぞ。落ちろ。
どきなさい。私とガリーの前から。
Let's just try it.
艦隊増速突撃します。こちらでいかがでしょうか。まあ
Look at that, we did so bad we fought the escort instead.
93式酸素魚雷やっちゃっ
鎌が優秀にゃ。階層が効いたかにゃ。
グラッ
隠された闘争本能も
ありがとうございます
発揮できたかにゃ。
この栄誉
にゃ。
私謹んでお受けします。
A fleet has returned.
Everything went wrong that bad. We got
I am
red
much
tea.
obliged
We
for
didn't
your
get
sticky
touched. We didn't get touched. Okay, maybe we did, but it doesn't matter.
仕方ないか。
お気に入りの制服が台無しよ。
そうじゃ。
This is so difficult without Nagamutsu do. This is extremely
出てや
hard.
るか。
Honestly.
いいね。
I'm actually debating just speed leveling the Nagato and Mutsu dupe. Like, I'm actually debating that. Like, I'm dead ass seriously considering it.
司令タイヤン元気です。
What's this? Admiral, あなたこの手は一体どういう意味かしら。説明してくださる？
作戦計画概要をご説明します。前段作戦第3作戦海域作戦要項です。本作戦海域は連合艦隊。
間宮さん。はい、間宮さん。はい。
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm in favor. If that Fujinami Kaini quest becomes permanent, I'm in favor of it. I'm going to absolutely need that spark, need the Mami and Naraku rewards. So yep, I'm saying it right now, I'm in favor of it being a permanent quest. If it does, I'll give it one more attempt. This is fucking stupid.
作戦要項です。本作戦海域は連合艦隊編成による出撃です。
サリー、ゴー！主力艦隊、抜尾をする！
This is actually so stupid.
Enemy ship is in sight. Open fire!「この私がナンバーワン？違うわ。すべては皆さんの健闘が成し得たこと。
グラッツェ。
そうよね、
皆さん、
Admiral。
ありがとうございます。この栄誉、私、謹んでお受けします。
Enemy ship is in sight.
Okay,
Open fire.
Tony this time tanked it pretty well.
まだまだチクマのやつには負けんぞ。
この程度ぬるい。
This phase was a lot worse than I expected it to be, honestly.
伊達じゃないからね。
Straightforward my ass. This is pretty fucking bad.
手法的に思考。Variant.
It's
Shoot. Fire.
kinda straightforward, but it was a lot. It's much harder.
この時の
The
ために
first phase
カ
was.
タパ
The
ルト
first
を
phase was
ヘ
a
ビしたのじ
breeze
ゃ。
until the last
Fire.
dance.
Fire. Fire. 攻撃開始。Shoot.
まだまだチクマのやつには負けんぞ。まあ手法はこれでどうだ。そう海の藻くずとなりなさいな。
お前らの指揮官は無能だな。
この私がナンバーワン？違うわ。全ては皆さんの健闘が成し得たこと。
当然の結果だ。
そうよね。
別に騒ぐほどのことも。
That would be great. Enemy ship is in sight.
Imagine it
Open
was
fire.
red tea, so I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt. And then, of course, we had this. It was complete disaster with Valiant getting
そ
tie-hawed.
の間もらった。
Complete fucking disaster right there.
やるしかないな。合戦用意。各艦撃ち方用意。
So in reality, we can't even count that as an attempt. It just went wrong right from the start. We basically got the worst RNG we could have gotten.
この私がナンバーワン？違うわ。全ては皆さんの健闘が成し得たこと。グラッツ。そうよね。皆さん、ありがとうございます。
The only thing that went right that battle was that we improved from a B to A by facing the escort fleet because we did so bad in the day. We killed every escort fleet to at least just turn it from a B to an A. Which is pretty hollow, it means nothing.
Enemy ship is in sight. Open fire.
まだまだチクマのやつには負けんぞ。
やるしかないな。合戦用意。各艦撃ち方用意。
この私がナンバーワン？違うわ。全ては皆さんの健闘が成し得たこと。グラッツェ。そうよね。皆さん、ありがとうございます。
Look, if we get a red T, I'm just... we know we're fucked. It's anything but red T. Well, at least know we have hope. Come on, please. Let's at least have a better battle this time.
Enemy ship
That's
is in
even
sight.
worse.
Open fire.
I don't... This is... Oh my god, that's even worse, dude.
ぬるい。
単装法って何気にわびさびよね。
And of course.
What? Torpedo? U-boat?
It's actually disgusting how strong that knock class is.
沈まない。Variant.
I can
Shoot.
do that to any ship at once.
Fire, fire, fire.
That was our world, but yeah.
いい子ですかかってきた。このためにカタパルトは整備したのじゃ。見つけたにゃ。
Queen Elizabeth class battleship wars fight.
Open all weapons. Shoot.
落ちる。やめろよ。せっかく集めたのに。
手法的に思考。
やめろ。
いい子ね。かかってらっしゃい。
生かして返す。
この時のためにカタパルトは整備したのじゃ。ただ魚雷発射管がボロボロじゃない。見つけたにゃ。にゃん。
沈め。
これでどうだ。こちらでいかがでしょうか。まあ手法はそう海の藻くずとなりなさいな。
いいぞ。落ちろ。
どきなさい。私とガリーの前から。
Let's just kill the escort.
追撃します。艦隊増速突撃します。こちらでいかがでしょうか。
And add insult to injury, Oi is Taihad.
まあ手法はそうまあそうね。
お前らの指揮官は無能だな。
うらー。
Alright, here's what I'm gonna do because of time constraint. Because there was something I wanted to do in the early afternoon in VR chat, so yeah. And it's very clear we're stuck. We are stuck, ladies and gentlemen.
いいね。
I'm gonna stop
もらっておくよ。
here.
こういうの嫌いじゃないんだ。
これが従来相関の
We're actually
って
stuck,
やつ。
so
聞いてる
yeah.
かい。
ああよかった
おねき
活躍できて。
じゃ
This is not gonna work. We're not gonna get the kill.
A
Like
fleet
this.
has returned.
Because of how combined fleets work at night battle. So yeah. I'm gonna halt here. This will not work. They just cannot, like... Their touch is pretty much useless on Last Dance. So yeah, we're gonna have to do something here. So Gree and I are gonna meet after this stream and discuss what we're gonna do. Without, like, because we're gonna have to change the fleet. It cannot be these two. They will not do it. Their touch will do like nothing against the enemies. So yeah. So yeah, thank you for trying. I could not clear this phase. I was not able to clear the phase, unfortunately. At least on this stream, so yeah. Here's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, now we're exchanging DMs about what we're gonna do. Here's what happens because I'm gonna let you all know, like, the plan. We're gonna do this next stream, but I already have an idea what we're gonna try to do instead. What we're gonna do is actually send both bases to the boss. And we're gonna send we're gonna send full support. S1 will be anti-submarine warfare support. In addition to S2. So yeah. We will do this. That's the plan now. So, but I'm gonna end the stream now. There's no time for this. I don't want to be up until, like, you know, longer than I have to, because I want to get some sleep so I can, like, you know, wake up on time and be, like, done. So yeah, I'm gonna do the outro. I'm just setting up for stuff while we do this. Everyone here, I have a feeling, already knows about my stuff, so I'm not gonna read it. I'm just gonna, like, just get off and just go to sleep. I'm gonna close out the fishing game too. I'm just gonna end the stream and just go to sleep. Don't really feel like raiding anyone right now.